morning, Murli
I was
sir.
speaking.
Yeah, you can start. You can start now.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome, all of you.
Acharya sir, please log off from other device. It is echoing.
One
Good
more,
morning.
one mobile is here.
Good morning, Mandiraj.
Good morning, Malini ma'am.
Good morning, each and all members.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes, you can continue, Acharya sir.
Yes. So I welcome all of you. And today, it is the 10th week. We started with the spirituality. Spirituality, it is not the rituality. Spirit is the energy. Why we born? Who I am? Why people are suffering? So it is not the knowledge program. It is not something giving information. It is the experiential program. If you aware, if you act, if you repair, then experience, then you will elevate your soul level. If you have not repaired it, you will repeat it. That is the reason you born. The soul cannot do or experience. So you choose the body and mind to support. Even though that Atma, the soul, is omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient, it requires the support of the body and mind. And if we forget about our Atma, we become the victim of our mindset. What is the mindset? Mind also having the 4 tools. One is that manas, that means 5 senses, by seeing, by hearing, by touching, by tasting, by feeling. It is collecting some information and it is giving to that buddhi. That buddhi is giving to the storehouse, that means memory, chitta, and collect whatever the information already there. According to that, it will take some decision. Whatever the chit already stored, or now it is collecting, it may not be the truth. It is the occurring to the mind only. Because of that only, we already achieved the result. Because of that only, we are creating the limiting belief. Condition that mind. Whatever thing happen, the mind will interpret. Maximum, it is negative. The mind always want to survive, so it will always make you not fully powerful. So that you are having a lot of knowledge. Knowledge without using, without experiencing, it is a garbage. Yes, garbage. Knowledge is just like a menu card. Unless you are being in action and experiencing, elevating, that will give that wisdom. So, why they will suffer? You know, it because of the condition, buddhi. So that we discuss about the free will. The buddhi is coming from the past, prarabdha karma. The prarabdha karma also according to your date of birth, time, birthplace, father, ancestors. It is taking some information from the past life that is running our life, that is giving the limitation, that is giving some pleasure, some suffering also. Here, if you want to be responsible, we have to act with the free will. Whatever the output want, according to the what is the input required. The inputs are changing from the chitta. Just ask yourself in your life. You have to focus about what your mindset is saying.
Acharya sir, let me know when I have to go to the slide. I think we are not in sync.
Yes, sir. No, I'm seeing that. I already told that mind, whatever the chitta, now mind always, whenever that eye open, it is capturing lot of things, it is recording, and it is sending to that chitta. That is memory house. That's the hard disk. Then whatever the already in the chitta, the storehouse, the manas is taking, chitta is mixing, the buddhi is referring, then whatever the action did, according to that, our self form. So, you are clear about manas, chitta, buddhi, ahankar. Ahankar means yourself. You should not be low. When it's low, it is low self-esteem. When it is higher, it is ego. That is also not good. But it should be balanced. That balance is aham brahmasmi. The next slide, sir. Everything is conditioned. When it's happened one time, that will not having any impact. If you are repeating anything over again and again, it will become the pattern. How it is happened? Number one, experience. Something happened before this moment when we are even from the child, when we born, even in some time before we born, when we are in the womb, from that moment, what the mother experienced, that will also make the impact. So that will create that experience. Even though it cannot understand, something feel something wrong. So all the negative emotions, fear, sadness, anger, guilt, hurt, alone, these are all the form, and it's judge yourself, you are like that, judgment. So entire life, it was stored in the chitta, that is running your identity. Even 9 good things happen, it will not observe. Whatever the judgment it already given, it's happened, it will catch that. Yes, I already told you, you are like that. The mind interprets according to the judgment, not in the reality. Because the child, when you suffered, he give the judgment to himself. The judgment is stored in the chitta, that is the memory house. Whenever next time happen, the buddhi is referring to the chitta, And repeatedly, when you are doing, it becomes your identity. I'm not good enough. I'm not capable. Something wrong. I'm alone. I'm unlovable. So that is creating the world is danger. Earning money is very difficult. So it is lot of inside chatterbox is already running our life. If you are doing it in a routine way, you will produce routine result. If you want to produce some extraordinary result, you have to be in extraordinary way. So that is the way here the pattern is running our life. Next slide, sir. So we are clear about how the system is working. The mind always thinking. It is overthinking. Definitely thinking required, but our mind is always thinking from the past that will create the sadness, or thinking about the future that will giving worries, anxiety. Both the things are negative. It will not give that. 80% are negative. Emotional reaction, anxiety, mood swings, procrastination, self-doubt, dependency. No newness. Newness is romance. And according to that, the black is free will. Always having the fear of losing. Confusion, lack of clarity, weak willpower, and delayed or inconsistent action. Again and again, this is storing in the chit. So the buddhi will refer the same thing, the same input, and we are expecting different results. That is that pagalpan, insanity. Doing in a routine way, we are expecting different result. One day God will give me. The God has already given the system. The system is whatever the output want, you have to put the input. Garbage in, garbage out. So that is the way the identity happen. I'm not good enough. I'm not capable. I'm not lovable. A constant internal dialogue, always chattering, chattering, chattering. So now, here you know what is the root cause. Now we will talk about further what is required. That is the free will. Next step. So you are already know about the ripple effect. So that is blocking the soul elevation also, because the soul want to go through all type of experience. There are no good experience, bad experience. When we are not taking a different new things, risk, no reward, so that the soul is also stagnated. So that you have to take next generation also. If you are not repair it, you will repeat it. So when the internal system is corrected, action entirely from the past wounds, there is no conscious leadership, no repair, no new experience. The life is operating in the same loop. There are no further direction. So the soul growth stagnated. The internal architect, that means the unwounded, unhealed child. Even you may be 40, 50, 60. Even you don't even know your internal child is running. You think that is my way of identity. Bhagwan ne isa bana diya. Next slide, sir. It is an illusion. There are no end. The illusion is the endless, exhausting cycle of asking, always having the unanswered question. You are always having the question, am I good enough? Even if I say you are a very good, but you will not accept. That is the way it is unanswered. Answers are you are expecting from the outside, but it's already in the inside. When you are operating with a free will, am I good enough? Am I capable? Am I lovable? And you don't have any appreciation, acknowledgement. You are whole, complete, perfect. Nothing is missing. Nothing is wrong. Sir, your right hand side screen is not visible. So illusion is visible. Now what is the other way? We have to transform. Transform means from nothing, you are creating new possible way. The only viable truth. And you are accepting yourself as you are not. That is love. I accept myself as I am not. I love the people. I accept the people as they are not. I am whole, complete, perfect. I require no external support, approval. Even without the approval also, I am that I am. I don't that you have to appreciate me, I am a male. Similarly, when you accept, love, care yourself, automatically inflated outside also. Next slide, sir. So, this is the way how we are going to repair it. I don't want to go on what already you are doing. You already know that. It is actually transforming whatever your thoughts, your feelings, your emotion, your speech, your word, your action. It is in your hand to change that, giving that meaning and also emotion. And also, the mindset is also by having the proper purposeful mindset, your vision, your mission, your moonshot, that will give the direction. And according to that, all your input, I want to repeat it again and again, input, input, input. That is what your attitude. Attitude makes altitude. It is not one-time thinking. It is a habit of thinking. Your feelings, your emotions, your speech, your word, your action, that is aligned to the result, aligned to the purpose. So aligned, that is the main one. That's the way your mind, from the monkey mindset, you are transforming to aligning with the heart quadrant. Heart is love, connection with the universe. It's the divinity. So lock the renewed identity into the present life, here and now, consciously enabling new result. Next slide, sir. And you know that Koriki is the power of happiness. Yes. The integration protocol, sit comfortably, close your eyes, observe your deep, normal breath, and experiencing the inner child, and be with the inner child, even though you are grown up now, whatever the patterns, go to the time when it's happened, be with the inner child, just observe what it is feeling, recreate everything, and now I'm sorry, on the time I was not there, now I'm with you. Now what are the other way you can interpret? And I always will be you, you never be alone. That is the way, with the maturity of the adult, you are rewriting, representing the inner child. The child should know, yes, I am whole, complete, perfect. On the time, I give the misjudgment about myself, about the world. So that is the way we have to work with the inner child and heal the wound of the inner child, and assure every day, some time you have to spend to elevate the inner child. Then the inner child will feel, I am whole, I am complete, I am perfect, I am love, I am Brahmasmi. And others also, Tattvamasi. then you can use your free will mind. The buddhi is also referring the chit. The chit is having, I am whole, I am complete, I am love, I am courageous. Even though I am having the fear, I will not stop because of the fear, I will operate. And it will choose consciously and also subconsciously. Next slide, sir. So our main one is you. Yes, I'm talking to you. You alone is the responsible for being present and being operating from the free will by using the putting the input by the manas, attending the Sampurna blissful life, attending the seminar, attending the spiritual discourse, attending the good things, not in the YouTube or everything garbage. Whatever the things required, you have to use that manas. And also, in the chitti, we are using that affirmation, visualization, values, principles, and the buddhi with using from the free will, then you can get that ahankar as the self-esteem, aham brahmasmi. So that way you become the calm, present, and strictly observant. Your identity, I'm not changed. It is transformed. The old one God, new God, that is transformed into the wholeness. So that is the way your entire life is blissful, not from the traumatic past memory. When an inner child heals, the entire anta means inside, karnas, actions align. The system exists survival mode to sampurna blissful life, so that you are taking the responsible action in all the 7 areas of life by creating the opportunity. Opportunity come to those who dare to capture it. When you are capturing and in action continuously, definitely you will have some setback. Then when you repair it, when you achieve, when you experience, the soul will also elevation. It is not the soul spiritual only elevating. You are balancing in all the 7 areas of life with effectively, efficiently, with the speed. Next slide, sir. The core wisdom. I'm not here to teach you. Observe. Take one pattern. What is the source? What is the unhealed inner child? That means wounded child. Maybe sometimes I'm not good enough. Sometimes I'm not lovable. Sometimes I may belong to this group. Sometimes fear. So find out. Take one inner child every day and sit comfortably and be in the inquiry and refer with the chitta what are the negative unresolved emotions. For example, that become that anger, blame, confusion, depression, fear, ego, jealousy, guilt, worry, sadness. Identify. And that was become the default life. Now, when you are healing, when you are creating a new way of that healed inner child, then that will activate the free will, buddhi. Then the life is the sampurna blissful life. That means pain will be there, but suffering will not be there. So observe your triggers. Constantly heal and nurture the inner child. It's not one day, just like breathing. Consciously through your free will buddhi. Next slide, sir. Next slide.
This is the last one, Ashwin.
Yeah. Now, We are having few more minutes, 3 minutes. Closing your eyes. Just observe your breath. Your mind is also listening. It also collecting that information so that it can use that information as a trump card. Now, you don't have to resist, don't have to agree, don't have to disagree. I got it. And Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, I am whole and complete and perfect. Closing your eyes, take deep breath. Focus on the root chakra, that earth element. If you want to see the fruit, see the root. The earth element, red color energy, with the mantra of Lam, Lam, Lam. Now just I let it go. I'm release, release, release. All the system, all the 5 elements, 6 energy, 7 chakras are interconnected and experience the freeness. Now you're focusing on the sacral chakra, that orange color energy, that water element, with the mantra of Vam, Vam, Vam. Now you are emotionally become strong. You are not the victim of the emotion. And also you are having the creative way. And you are capable to receive and express. Now you are focusing on the solar plexus. It's giving that energy which required to fulfill any goal, anything you want to achieve for yourself or your life is available out of your participating in the right act at the right time, the right way. But that solar plexus representing the fire element with the color of yellow color, with the mantra of Ram, Ram, Ram. When you are focusing all the 3 lower chakras, even the gland, even the organ, even the solar plexus, your stomach, your spleen, your pancreas, your gallbladder, your liver, your digestive system, your circulatory system, all the glands are also tuning that. Now I am going to count 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. At the end of the 1, you are rubbing both your hands and make it that energy at the cup and keep on your eye with the smiling, with the gratitude, coming to this wonderful world to keep it practice as Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi. Mind will say anything. Okay, it is a chatterbox. 333 222 111. Open your eyes. Slowly come to this wonderful, magic and miraculous world where everything is possible. Impossible is I am possible. So I was seeing only Nagaraj sir was visible in that video. So that I cannot check your energy level. because you want to be the observer, it's okay. Your prarabdha karma is not allowing you. Thank you. Yes, Govardhan sir, what was your experience? Anything you want to share?
Good morning. Excellent experience, sir. Very good session. I really thoroughly enjoyed. And one clarification, if may I may ask you,
Sure.
if you give, I just wanted to know this child now gets hurt by external events. So for repair also we need external validation. No, that is why we get into lot of activities. That hurt feeling we always carry, and we want to take the revenge, and we want to prove that we are not like that. We are better than that, and we indulge in lot of activities to prove that and overcome that external hurt. So if you can say something on that.
After proving also, you will not have that win-win situation. After proving also, you will not
Right.
experience your purpose of the life. It is
Oh.
ego clash. Why you want to prove? Are you want to prove you are a male? Are you
No,
going
I
and
know.
taking everywhere? I am the male. You have to agree. Oh, Governor sir, one more male is coming. You want to know that?
No. It is
So
I got the conviction that I am a male, so I don't have to prove that.
you no need. You no need. You are whole, complete, perfect. But only your mind want to prove, because it
Yes.
is not accepting, and it is want somebody should do that. Even somebody appreciate, it will not experience. He wants some work, so that he is bluffing me. Okay.
Right. All right.
So that is the way I told, you are whole, complete, perfect from the original truth. Only your mind is giving some false judgment to make you as the slave of the mindset. Now, just like that elephant, how they are conditioning, when the elephant was child, they put it in a small rope, they will beat, it want to run, because of the rope it cannot run. Then you'll find out the giving the meaning, oh, I want to escape, the rope is stopping me. Then the second day they will repeat anything, same thing. It will refer, yesterday I want to run, the rope was stopping. Today I want to run, the same rope is stopping. Similarly, they will repeat something. After some time, when they tied the rope, you think, I cannot go. Even the rope may not be tied in the place. Okay, so that is the way our mind is also conditioned because of the past. Now, we are having the ability to solve through the Koriki, the power of happiness, Reiki, Bachelor, NLP, inner child, regression, Hoponopono, EFT. So lot of things are available. But are you ready? Or your mind is still want to capture you? Are you running your life, or your mind is running your life? It is a choice. You want to be the victim of the prarabdha karma, or you want to be the master and responsible to use the free will. I was 40 years become the victim of my past. Now I am started to experience. Now it is your choice. Nagaraj sir, what is your experience?
Yes, Sajal sir. Again, our subconscious mind wants to keep us safe, and will not allow us to get into a state of action. And this is what we have to be conscious about, and make efforts to it's not just getting out of the comfort zone, but having a clear action plan as to what we are going to do to achieve what we want to achieve. And not to be a victim of the circumstances and our past.
Yes, that is the choice. There are no compulsion.
And as
And
you
everything is having the cause and effect.
Yeah, and as you have been saying, free will, it is how we can get out of that whatever state we are in using free will. So that is a choice that we have. Our hands and legs are not tied.
Yeah.
No one is restricting us. Everything is happening in our mind.
Only
So
the victim, villain is our mindset only, not the external.
yeah, totally agree. Yeah. So how we can get out of this victim mindset? How we can unleash? If I can borrow this thing, Hercules Unchained. So we all have an Hercules within us. I think most of you know who Hercules was. He was the most powerful. I think he was a son of God, and in the Rome, this thing, I don't really remember, but he's the son of God, and he was very, very powerful. Hercules Unchained. So we have all those abilities with us. We are born with that. The only thing is gradually one chain, second chain, third chain, which starts, restricting our movements, our actions. So how we can consciously, out of our free will, unchain ourselves.
Yeah. So, Govardhan sir, what is the takeaway today so that you can practice to elevate your life?
Sir, I will practice whatever you have given the lot of good inputs. That meditation itself was so great. I really understood the purpose of that meditation. Now, I wanted to ask one more clarification, sir. Now,
Yeah.
all our achievements are basically for external validation, isn't it? So our
Yes.
focus is on always on external. Now we have to make it internal. That's what you wanted to convey.
No,
Is it?
I told our ultimate aim is spiritual elevation. That means soul elevation. And the same time, you are having the responsibility in that material thing also, as the father, as the husband, as the son, as the friend, so that we have to fulfill our responsibility also, not avoiding taking the bigger game and bigger goal, bigger smart goal. And when you are creating the opportunity, you will have a lot of new things, new repairing and elevation. So that is the way I'm sorting the finance also. It is not whatever the amount I'm having, within the amount I have to run. That is the mediocrity. And when you are the God, you can create whatever thing you want to achieve in the life. So here you are seeing the menu card. In our actual program, we will have a lot of plan of action, karma. And you are getting the knowing part. When we are conducting, even in the sound therapy, even the chakra healing, now it is taking half an hour minimum, not that 5 minutes. Okay, but even though you enjoyed, I'm very much happy, thankful to you also, because these are all the signs. The people are going to some allopathy and taking the medicine that is creating some side effect also. And also that is not removing, it is transferring that pain into some other place. Here, we are actually coming to the root cause and removing that. Otherwise, when you born, a lot of people, we came with empty hand when you are going with the empty hand. No, you
Right.
came with that, in the DNA, you are also stored something, and you are going there, you are bringing the same DNA. Now it is an opportunity to repair it, upgrade it, so that you don't have to repeat the same mistake. And you will have a new romantic, the life which you love to live, living the life which you love to live. And you become the master of your life.
Right, sir.
Am I communicating, sir?
Yeah, yeah. I would like to know more about your course, sir. Can you share it
Yeah,
in the?
I will,
Uh,
because this program is designed with everyone's need. Everyone, for example, According to the age, we are having some priority. But main one is, it is starting with yourself. Self means your mindset. Whatever thing happened before this moment, leave it. Now what do you want? Now you are going to live up to 100 years. How you can enjoy the life? How you can elevate the life? And also, how your quality of life is that? Your word will create your world, so that we will use that our Eastern and Western, both the things also. Eastern is energy level. For example, according to your date of birth, birth time, birthplace, what is the energy? And we will not, we'll find out what is the root cause. And the same time, we will use all the technology and also from the new mantra, yantra, tantra, and you will feel yourself, your identity will be changed. Identity is running your life. I am
Right.
dash. Now
Right.
we are going to alter your identity and support the proven wisdom, not working hard. It is working smart with all the skills are required. What is tantra, mantra, yantra? Tantra means skills. When I'm speaking to you, I am using the skills of communication. When you are going through our process, you will write everything. When you are writing, you are conditioning your mindset. It is scientifically also, ontology is also, psychology also. The spirituality is the source for anything and everything, and not leaving the present world. Yeah. So, and also you will be in action every week. You will share yourself how the life will be. And it is a continuous growth. Jindagi ka saath bhi, jindagi ke baad bhi.
But we can stop.
Yes, sir.
We can
Thank you.
stop the recording and we'll go on to recording 7:50.
Okay.